The Unyielding Path to Greatness. A Journey of Mindset and Relentless Pursuit. Download Mindset Daily Motivation today and start taking control of your life. It's more than just an app. It's a commitment to yourself, a pact with your potential. When I ruptured my Achilles, it wasn't just a physical tear. It was a seismic jolt to my entire existence. I knew the severity of the injury the moment it happened. A sickening pop, a flash of white-hot pain, and then the chilling realization that my world, as I knew it, might be irrevocably altered. A profound, sinking dread washed over me. I didn't know if I was ever going to come back from it. Not truly. The thought echoed in the silent chambers of my mind, like this is it. Like my career could be over right now. The words, stark and unforgiving, earned themselves into my consciousness. I went home, and the initial shock quickly morphed into a corrosive anger. It wasn't a fleeting irritation. It was a deep, guttural rage that simmered and boiled beneath my skin. I had poured every ounce of my being into my craft, worked so hard for us to get to the playoffs, to have a legitimate chance to win another championship, to hoist that trophy high and feel the culmination of years of sweat and sacrifice. And then this happened, this cruel, arbitrary twist of fate. So I had a lot of anger. It felt like a betrayal, not just by my own body, but by the very universe itself. From the burning anger, a heavy sadness descended, a melancholic shroud that wrapped itself around my spirit. The anger was exhausting, but the sadness was debilitating. It was in those quiet, introspective moments that the most terrifying question surfaced. What am I going to do now? The future, once so clear and brightly lit, suddenly dissolved into an opaque fog. It's an obsessiveness that comes along. With it, this relentless internal dialogue, this demanding voice that insists on perfection. You want things to be as perfect as they can be. You crave that flawless execution, that unblemished performance. Understanding that nothing is ever truly perfect becomes a constant battle, a mental wrestling match. But the challenge, the true test of your mettle, is to try to get them as perfect as they can be, to push the boundaries of what's possible within the realm of your influence. What can you do? It's in your control. So control what you can. That became my mantra, my anchor in the tempest of uncertainty. The world, with its unsolicited opinions and sharp criticisms, didn't hesitate to weigh in. You're not as good as Magic Johnson. You're not as good as Larry Bird. You're good, but you're not as good as those guys. I had to listen to all this. Every dismissive comment, every underhanded comparison, every doubt cast upon my abilities. Instead of breaking me, it forged me. It put so much will in that fire, a blazing inferno that fueled my determination. It kept me each and every day. I'm trying to become the best that I can. It became personal with me, deeply personal. This wasn't just about proving others wrong. It was about honoring the unwavering belief I had in myself. Tough life. That's what life is. Life is going to always be tough. This isn't a revelation. It's a fundamental truth. Adversity is not an exception. It's the rule. But just remember, it's up to you to carry on. The onus is on you, and you alone, to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep moving forward. Remember, you owe you something. This isn't about external validation or pleasing others. It's about fulfilling a promise to your own potential, to the person you envision yourself becoming. Continue to believe that we all have desires and dreams, powerful, incandescent aspirations that flicker within us, waiting to be ignited into roaring flames. Make your dream a reality. The path isn't always clear, but the conviction must be. You look for any kind of messages that people may say or do to get you motivated to play the highest level, to tap into that raw, unadulterated power that resides within you. You have the power to lose the lead and still come back and win. This isn't just about sports. It's about life's challenges. You can be down, you can be counted out, but the comeback is always within your grasp. Get back up. If you don't get up when the count is at 9, when every fiber of your being screams for you to stay down, you don't want it enough. That simple truth separates the champions from the almost champions. I've had many rejections, felt the sting of disappointment, endured countless setbacks. I had many doors slammed in my face, the resounding thud echoing the dismissive nature of opportunity denied. But I didn't give up. I didn't quit, and neither should you. I know you're bleeding. I know the wounds are raw, and the pain is searing, but get up. I know it hurt, the agony piercing deep, but get up. I need you in this moment to get up and try again, to summon that last reserve of strength, that final flicker of hope. Every word I say, it's the sound of a comeback, an anthem for resilience. You have this innate ability, this instinct on the mensung inside that tells you, unequivocally, that you can come back from anything. It's not just a belief. It's a fundamental truth etched into your very being. This powerful concept of resilience is cyclical. Good times create weak people, people who become complacent, comfortable, and ultimately fragile in the face of adversity. Weak people create bad times, as their lack of resolve and resilience leads to decline and struggle. Bad times create strong people, forging character, discipline, and an unshakable will. Strong people create good times, building a foundation of excellence and enduring prosperity. This comeback is personal because I owe it to myself, to the unwavering spirit that refused to break dot. It's like Muhammad Ali once said, a timeless wisdom that resonates deeply. It's hard to beat a guy when he's got his mind made up to win. And he was absolutely right. The mental fortitude, the unyielding belief in victory, is often the most potent weapon in your arsenal. Can't nobody stop me but me. That's how bad you got to want it. This isn't about external forces. It's about the internal battle, the decision to push past your perceived limits. Tired doesn't mean nothing. Tired is only in the mind, a deceptive whisper that tries to pull you back from the brink of your potential. You tell yourself you're tired, you're going to be tired. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I don't get tired. That's the mindset of a champion, a refusal to concede to physical or mental fatigue. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to let you know I beat you. I'm going to want you to reconsider your professional life choice. This isn't arrogance. It's an expression of an absolute, unshakable will to dominate, to leave no doubt. My father, who raised me with a quiet strength and unwavering principles, instilled in me a simple yet profound philosophy. His thing was, son, you may not be the best, and that's okay, but leave everything on the floor. You put 120%. I'm just asking you to do 120%. Like every day when you come here, 120%. This wasn't about raw talent. It was about effort, dedication, and a complete commitment to the task at hand. You got to want it so bad, a burning, insatiable desire that drives you forward. You got to give all of yourself to get it, to pour every ounce of your being into the pursuit of your goals. You got to be obsessive, for without that single-minded focus, the extraordinary remains out of reach. I understood this instinctively because I didn't grow up with things being handed to me. There were no shortcuts, no easy paths. I had to work hard for everything I achieved, to earn every step forward. I had to dedicate myself completely, sacrificing comfort and leisure for the relentless pursuit of improvement. And I had to be determined, an unyielding resolve that pushed me through countless obstacles. And I was. This crucible of experience forged a resilience that became my most valuable asset. The bottom line, is that if you're talking about beating everybody else on the planet to a thing, if you aspire to be truly exceptional, what you're actually talking about is what are you prepared to sacrifice. This isn't a light commitment. It's a profound, all-encompassing surrender to your ambition. Psychologically, are you ready to face the doubts, the pressures, the relentless self-critique? Physically, are you prepared for the grueling demands, the aches, the pains, the exhaustion? Existentially, are you willing to question your very being, to push beyond your comfort zones and confront your deepest fears? Relationally, how will it impact your connections, your time with loved ones? Socially, are you prepared for the isolation, the misunderstanding, the envy that often accompanies extreme success? In terms of your self-esteem, your confidence, everything, right? All of that. The pursuit of greatness demands a toll in every facet of your life. That pain you feel, that gnawing discomfort, that burning sensation in your muscles, that mental fatigue that threatens to overwhelm you, that's a pain in success. It's not a deterrent. It's a prerequisite. You must be willing to shoulder that pain, to embrace it as a necessary companion on your journey to get success. And success is something that's a very lonely path in this world, because few are willing to make that down payment of pain to that futurement of success, to a better life. Very few are. The crowd thins dramatically at the summit. Only the most determined, the most resilient, make it to the top. So if you want to be the top, you got to move different. You have to chart your own course, embrace unconventional methods, and resist the temptation of conformity. There wasn't a lot of smiley faces with me out there. The pursuit of dominance leaves little room for casual pleasantries. There wasn't a lot of smiley faces with Michael Jordan. The G